Back in early December, Ireland had one of the lowest rates of COVID-19 in Europe, but that has changed rapidly. It now has one of the highest rates per capita in the world. Since the new year, around 1 in 70 people in Ireland have tested positive for the virus. And today, the country announced 63 new deaths, its highest daily death toll since April. Experts say the main reason for the surge is not the new, more contagious variant of the virus that emerged in nearby Britain. It is human behavior. Redmond Shannon explains.
Ireland is almost in full lockdown, the most stringent measures since last spring. The country has been blindsided by a recent spike in COVID cases.
We're seeing deaths rising in a way that actually not only equals our situation back in March and April, but actually exceeds that. And that's really shocked all of us.
Shocking because Ireland had been doing relatively well. In early December, Ireland's case rate per capita was a fraction of Canada's, but through Christmas and past New Year's, it has shot up to become among the highest in the world. Part of the problem may have been Ireland comparing its performance to other European nations, most of which had very high infection rates.
Unfortunately, I believe we didn't get the figures down adequately in early December, but then there was a lot of expectation and almost political pressure on the government from retailers and from the hospitality industry to open up and have some sort of save Christmas, if you like.
Fatefully, the government decided to allow limited Christmas socialising.
The Irish love Christmas is the main reason here, I guess, and with the best will in the world, there was going to be households mixing anyway, and it looks like as if that was far too extensive in a sense. And one example was they were trying to restrict families mixing, so 2 families were allowed. People clearly broke that rule and had more than 3 or 4 households mixing over successive days.
The new, more infectious variant is now more prevalent, potentially brought in by emigrants from the UK coming home for the holidays.
It might be part of the story, but the main reason, as I say, is behavioural change. But it is there and it's spreading, so it's even more important to restrict movements and so on.
Like Canada, Ireland has just introduced the requirement for a negative test result for all arriving air passengers. That move and Ireland's overall strategy is compromised by its open border with Northern Ireland. Its rules more closely aligned with measures in Great Britain. Redmond Shannon, Global News, London.